Clear conditions across the entire area. We had a couple of showers early this morning, but pushed out really early too. So we've had a couple of hours to get those skies to clear, and we're seeing lots of clear conditions out there on that Clinton camera now that the sun is starting to rise here. We're at 50 degrees though. It is feeling a lot nicer out there than yesterday at this time. It is a little breezy though this morning. You can see the turbulence on the river a little bit more. We have west winds right now gusting up to around 20 miles per hour. Might get a little breezier into the afternoon, but we have nothing but clear conditions out to our west, so we are going to be in store for quite a bit of sunshine for today. Again, those wind gusts not as bad, pretty typical for a fall day, especially the month of November, which is one of our windiest months of the year. But we are expected to see those winds probably get a little stronger, especially as we head to the later afternoon and evening hours, where we could kick them up to around 25, maybe even nearing 30 miles per hour for those winds. Regardless, though, it is going to be a big whiplash here over the next 48 hours. We're hitting 65 degrees today. That's about 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. But then we're going to start to just completely fall here over the next 48 hours. So tonight we're going to be a lot cooler as we bring in northerly winds. Temperatures are going to be in the mid 30s. We'll stay dry into the start of your Saturday, but then by Saturday afternoon, we're going to see a widespread shower chance, which we're welcoming for sure. Even though it's going to be gloomy, cool, and rainy on your Saturday, it's definitely looking like one of the better rain chances that we have seen in quite some time, especially when we're talking about the coverage that we are expected to see. But the big question still is, how fast does that cold air overtake, especially in the upper levels of the atmosphere? It's not really at the surface that we're looking at when we're seeing a transition to a potential for some snow showers. It's really the upper levels where we could see the snow kind of stay frozen before it hits the ground. We are expected to stay above freezing, though, for basically almost all of tomorrow. So even if we do see a chance for some snow, it's not going to stick to the ground. I really do think the better opportunity to see some of those snow showers transition is going to be along and north of Highway 30. I am not too convinced, though, that it's going to actually advance this far south of I-80 with that transition, and especially because we're going to see some snow or rain showers pretty consistent ahead of this. That really does suck a lot of moisture out of the system. So even if we do see this transition, it's going to be extremely light. We're talking about flurry chances. But this is a look at temperatures by 8 p.m. tomorrow. At the surface, we're going to be well above freezing, low 40s, upper 30s. So again, that just goes to show that even if we do see any snow showers, it is not going to stick to the ground. And then we're going to see lots of cold settle in, especially Sunday into Monday. Monday morning expected to be the coldest air of the season, where we could see wind chill values in the teens, maybe even the single digits. But as we get into the middle of next week, the good news is we're going to rebound really nicely. In fact, we could get close to 60 degrees again for a couple of days next week.